What if everything we know about human history is a lie? For 2,000 years, the story of Atlantis was dismissed as a fable, a moral warning from the philosopher Plato. But today, high-definition satellite imagery and deep-sea sonar are uncovering things that shouldn't exist. From the eye of the Sahara to the volcanic ash of the Mediterranean, the trail is getting hot. Welcome to Hidden Truth Vault. Today, we are diving into the evidence that might finally prove Atlantis was never just a myth. To find Atlantis, we have to start at the source. Around 360 BC, the philosopher Plato wrote two dialogues, Timaeus and Critias. He didn't describe it as a fantasy. He claimed it was a historical account passed down through his family from a statesman named Solon. According to Plato, Atlantis was an island empire located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, what we now call the Strait of Gibraltar. It was a marvel of engineering, concentric rings of water and land, palaces of gold, a navy that ruled the seas. But in a single day and night of misfortune, the earth shook, the seas rose, and Atlantis vanished into the depths. Critics say Plato made it up to illustrate his ideal political state, but he was strangely specific. He gave dimensions. He gave dates, roughly 9,000 years before his time. If we take that literally, we land right at the end of the last ice age, a time of massive sea level rise. Coincidence or a memory of a lost world? The most popular academic theory takes us to the heart of the Mediterranean. Meet the Minoans. They were a sophisticated Bronze Age civilization on the island of Crete. Around 1600 BC, nearby island of Thera, now Santorini, exploded in one of the largest volcanic eruptions in human history. The blast sent tsunamis crashing into Crete, wiping out the Minoan fleet and burying their cities in ash. This event fits Plato's description of a great civilization destroyed by a natural disaster. Many historians believe the story of the Minoan collapse evolved over centuries, eventually becoming the legend of Atlantis. It's a clean, logical explanation, but it doesn't fit Plato's timeline or his location beyond the Mediterranean, which brings us to a much more controversial theory. Deep in the desert of Mauritania lies the Richat Structure, also known as the Eye of the Sahara. From space, it looks like a massive bullseye. When researchers compared the dimensions of the site to Plato's description of the capital city of Atlantis, the results were shocking. Plato described the city as being 127 stadia in diameter. That is roughly 23 kilometers. The Richat Structure is almost exactly 23 kilometers. Plato described 3 rings of water and 2 of land. The Richat features concentric geological rings. He mentioned mountains to the north and a great plain to the south. The geography of the eye matches this perfectly. But wait, it's in the middle of a desert, right? Not necessarily. Geologists have found evidence that the Sahara was once green, lush, and filled with rivers. A massive cataclysmic flood, perhaps the Younger Dryas event, could have washed the entire region away, leaving only the skeletal rings we see today. Is it Atlantis or just a geological freak of nature? Despite the compelling visuals of the Richat Structure or the tragedy of the Minoans, the mainstream academic community remains skeptical. They point out a lack of physical artifacts. No Atlantean pottery, no inscriptions, no gold-clad walls. Without a smoking gun found on the seafloor, most archaeologists believe Atlantis is a composite myth, a story woven from many different historical disasters. However, every year we find something new. Submerged cities off the coast of India, the sprawling ruins of Doggerland beneath the North Sea. We are realizing that our ancestors lived through world-ending events that we are only just beginning to understand. Whether Atlantis was one specific place or a memory of a lost era of humanity, the search isn't over. The legend of Atlantis persists because it touches something deep within us. The fear that everything we've built could be gone in a moment. What do you think? Is the Eye of the Sahara the true location? Or is Atlantis still waiting to be found at the bottom of the ocean? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this journey into the past, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to Hidden Truth Vault. Next time, we're heading to the high Andes to investigate a site that shouldn't be possible, the megalithic mystery of Puma Punku. See you in the next vault.